I'm just gonna start off. When you spawn it, you're gonna want to have the game paused, like, or at least at 0%. I mean, like time paused. And uh, that's because stuff is gonna fall probably like right in that area. If my mouse is visible, there is a security guard, but anyway, so you're gonna have to be on the C map for this to actually function. Um, but uh, you have to grab something like this boiler right here and drag it down uh, to around here. Well, that wasn't the correct spot, but close enough. Uh, you'll have this end of the concrete be on the corner of the map right here. Actually, that's perfect. And this red line will have to be at the water line as well. Also, if you're wondering why you don't see any wires, it's because I have the mod I recommended on to hide the wires. Um, but this is basically how you align it when you spawn it. That jukebox is glowing very bright. Just ignore that, I guess. Um, so you can unpause it now. Uh, as you can see, my screen has gotten a lot more choppy. Um, but so I'll start with probably the least important thing, the elevator. Um, just make sure that the lights are put like this is up, this is down. Make sure it's up like that, and then you can activate it, and it should work. And like, if you don't do it right, then it can break sometimes. It's easy to fix if it breaks. Like, oh, I meant to go down. Let me just stop this and press that. That didn't do anything. If you keep going up or something, basically how you fix the elevator, you can just change direction and go all the way to the floor and jam it against the floor until it fixes itself. Which it will demonstrate in a second. So, like, now it stops like halfway through the floor. But yeah, just put that stuff there. Also, the blue glow on the trash cans and the radiation checkpoint, that's not supposed to be fission, that's just lighting for the sign that says no food or drinks. Anyway, for the radiation checkpoint, you just put a guy through it like this. He's fine, don't worry, and then you check if he's radioactive or not, and he's not, so we can let him through. To unfreeze. Probably wires in the way. Alright, there. Now we can go through to the next section over there. Uh-oh, I deleted something. It's not good. Anyway, before I check out what I deleted, this is the turbine hull. You have your two turbines here. These are like connected to the boilers, and the boilers are connected to the reactor. So basically, the reactor, when it's fueled, it'll generate heat if these control rods are raised up, and that will spin this and generate electricity, which will be connected to this tower right here. Anyway, now for the actual important part, other than like elevators. This crane, by the way, it can move. It just doesn't really do anything. Like, it can't actually remove the casing to the turbines, which is what it's for. But stuff like the refueling crane does work. which it's also not very realistic because it's more Chernobyl style, not any modern style, which it would move through waterway into the spent fuel pool, but it's just how it worked for me, I guess, for this part. Anyway, so I put like a link to the fuel rod. If you want to be fancy, you can spawn it in through there, but I'm just gonna, for the sake of time, spawn it inside the reactor like that. These are the three areas where it should be. Yeah, I guess I'll just start the main reactor thing. So in reactor control, you'll want to select both of these, and oops, I'm still on the wire. And drag this down. That should start lifting the reactor. Yeah, here it'll withdraw the control rods, and the blue glow is fissioning. So if you check here, you can see the turbine power is going up on the little electrical thing. This doesn't actually work. I did try and get the send power to the grid thing work, but it just always sends power to the grid no matter what, so you don't really have to worry about pressing this. But if you want to check the power being generated, you can hit F on this, and you can see it's generating around 2,800 right now. So if you're wondering how much the industrial generator generates, it is 944 power. So it's a lot more. How you operate this, I'm going to move this guy out of the way so he doesn't die. Oops, I think I killed him. Yeah, I snapped his neck. He's fine. Oh, never mind, he's alive. So to move the crane, hit this button. This changes the direction that the crane is moving, but this will move the crane so it can activate. I'm gonna go back and take off the lid with this. Over here is the control for the crane itself, like the thing that lifts up the lids and fuel rods. Honestly, I don't think I need to shut off the reactor for the demonstration, so it's probably fine. This is going to be some very spicy rods. I could have phrased that better. But yeah, this also changes the direction. So once this moves down to the lid, just stop it, use a fixed cable, and lift it back up. I tried to make it work with like the sticky coupling or whatever it's called, adhesive coupling, but it didn't, so yeah. Anyway, when you pick up the lid, you need to drive the crane over to this little dip right here. You know, I could have done something else, but I just have a dip in the floor. Try and line it up as well as possible, and just lower them. Alright, that's good. So just disconnect the line and you should be good. Alright, now I'm gonna wait for this and then remove the active fuel, which you shouldn't do. You should probably put the control rods down before you do this, but oh well. I don't feel like doing it right now, so sucks to suck if you're in this room. I need to switch the direction. But yeah, this is more reference stuff at Chernobyl crane. collision there. If you have that issue, then do the same thing, I guess. Disable the collision, but so anyway, if you're wondering, no, this doesn't actually blow up normally. It just heats up the turbines extremely. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. So anyway, I know most of you probably downloaded this, if you did download it yet, to blow it up. So how you blow it up, disconnect these two heat pipes going to the boilers. This will just stop outputting its heat. Then it'll just heat up a lot in here. And wait until it's 5,000 heat. Interesting things should happen soon, so I'm just gonna cut to this part. I believe once the temperature is 4,500, an alarm should go off. I guess I didn't wire that properly. Yeah, I didn't. Hold up. And 5,000 reactor explosion. These guys are being fried now. Rest in peace. Alright, I'm voicing over this part. That's the reactor explosion. There's nothing else you need to know other than that. This is like a really bad video because it's pretty much my first one. So yeah, I hope this actually helped and it didn't suck. Well, it obviously sucked, but yeah, see ya. Enjoy the build, I guess.